Marvel fans, comic geeks, and all the nerds in between. My name is Megan, and I am here not with a character breakdown as usual, but a comic book run breakdown. I want to talk about what happens in Infamous Iron Man, which is written by Brian Michael Bendis, who is one of my favorites. So, with Avengers Doomsday and RDJ playing Doctor Doom, and he was already Iron Man, there's been a lot of talk about why. And I'm not saying that they're pulling from this. I'm not saying this gives any validity to any of the rumors because we really have nothing. Nothing has been confirmed. So what I have seen is when, more casual MCU fans have asked, why is it RDJ? Why is Robert Downey Jr. back? I see a lot of comic fans responding with Infamous Iron Man, but you guys aren't giving any context. What are they supposed to know about that? So I thought I would break down the whole run for you. I don't know how long this episode's going to be, but I know it's going to be a pain in the butt to edit, so I really hope you enjoy it. So, one of the most iconic villains, and really might be the most iconic villain, is used to rocking armor. But now he's stepping into something totally different. He's going to be a hero. Infamous Iron Man kicked off in 2016, and we saw Doctor Doom step into Tony Stark's shoes in this series. Following the events of the 2015 Secret Wars and Tony Stark's tragic demise in Civil War No. 2, Doom found an entirely new resolve to maintain Iron Man's legacy. To that end, Doom took up the mantle of Iron Man and set out on a heroic crusade to keep both Tony's name alive and redeem his own. So, diving into the 12-issue comic run, Tony Stark is dead. Doctor Doom wants to make up for the diabolical chaos he's caused the world, so dipping his toe into the hero life, as one may say. But he isn't just rebranding the Doctor Doom persona, he's reinventing himself as Iron Man. Before Tony Stark died, he uploaded his brain, or his essence as he calls it, into a fully functional AI. So Tony is around, but he's just dead. So it's like a high-tech ghost. Anyways, Ghost Tony is completely against the idea of Doctor Doom doing this, and that's made known when Doom goes to visit Tony's lab to check out one of the suits. Also, while this is all going down, Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, is on the hunt for Doctor Doom. And while that's all happening, Doom's mother is watching from afar, and she is not pleased. The same mother who was stolen by a demon. Yes, it is that one. Ben Grimm finally catches up with Doom when our new Iron Man is at Amara's house. And makes a pretty big scene. After that debacle, Doom grabs up Amara and takes her to one of his homes in Switzerland. That's where he explains why he chose to replace Iron Man. According to Doom, he started from nothing, just a homeless Roma, but he worked to make himself into a scientist, a sorcerer, even a god. But even as a god, he was not fulfilled. Sure, he had the ultimate power, but he wasn't content. So in his mind, if ultimate power wasn't what fulfilled him, maybe the opposite would. Maybe his calling is to be a hero. He knew the world of villainy more than anyone. He knew who the bad guys were, and he knew what they were capable of. And when Tony Stark died, Doom took that as a sign from the elders of the cosmos that this was his time, that he will replace Iron Man. Going back to Ben Grimm, turns out it was S.H.I.E.L.D. that was looking for Doom, as Ben Grimm is now a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Ben finds himself in Latveria to look for some kind of clue to where Doom could be, because he doesn't think he's in Latveria, which he's very correct about. But instead of finding a clue, he finds Doom's mother, who is a piece of work. And she is less than pleased that Ben has made it his mission to find Doom. Speaking of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Maria Hill is on the hunt for Doom as well, and Doom is very, very aware. So he's so aware that he shows up in S.H.I.E.L.D.'s helicarrier. Maria tries to place Doom under arrest, but he knows, we know, and everyone knows, but Maria Hill apparently, that that's just not going to happen. Doom actually came to inform S.H.I.E.L.D. that they don't have to worry about him anymore. Despite him being one of the most wanted criminals in the world, he actually plans on helping them as the hero he now is. Leaving Maria basically with her eyes wide open and mouth wide open. After hearing that Ben is in Latveria, that's exactly where Doom heads to. This is also when we get to see exactly how bad off Latveria is without him. Kids are running around with guns, the place is trashed, everyone keeps attacking him while addressing him as Iron Man. They even send his own Doombots to attack him, which is funny because he created them. So wouldn't he know how to stop them? Come on guys, get it together. When Doom left Latveria, he left a general in charge because he agreed to Latveria being a free state. But by the looks of it, the general did a terrible job, if he did a job at all. Doom wanted to return the land to its people. Instead, it's nothing more than land being run in a corrupted military state. So Doom is pissed. And it also doesn't help that this castle is trashed as well. But that's where Ben Grimm is, so he's off to see him in said trash castle. What Doom doesn't expect is his own mother. After some denial of whether or not this is actually his mother, he accepts the truth that it is. She's been alive this whole time, and she, like I said, is a piece of work. According to his mom, she's showing up now because she's finally proud of him. Every time he caused the classic Doom chaos, she says that she wanted to scream that he's better than this. She says that he's a king, a warrior, a scientist, and that he should be Sorcerer Supreme of this realm. And I know this wasn't intended foreshadowing for the One World Under Doom event, where he actually is Sorcerer Supreme, but man, this aged really well. After that, we see his mother back at home in her magical and demonic place, but she is not alone. Turns out she's been getting it on with Reed Richards, but more on that later. But also, while this is all going down, Doom has been picking off his old villain buddies, so I guess he's kind of cleaning up in the most extreme way possible. Riri Williams enters the chat after she saw on the news that it looks like Tony Stark got into an entanglement with S.H.I.E.L.D., but we will get to her in a bit. Dr. Doom shows up at Ben's house to clear the air and make it known that Doom has made a change and is now a good guy. Ben struggles to believe that, which is fair. Doom mentions how he regrets not appreciating Reed and Sue when they were alive, which is pretty good proof that he actually has made a big change. Doom leaves and Ben turns around, and who is sitting at the table? Why, it's Reed Richards. So in short, Ben is having a very rough and very confusing day, and he is over it. Reed has come back to tell Ben that he has to kill Victor Von Doom, and it can only be him, which is super out of character for Reed, but who's to know what's to happen? I know, and soon you will know. But back to Riri. She is hightailing it to Latveria to confront Doom, along with her Tony Stark-voiced AI. Riri says that she is there to stop Doom from making a mockery of Tony Stark's legacy, and girl, Tony wasn't that great of a dude, so let's relax a little bit. She's prepared to fight, but she knows, Doom knows, and we know that she is way outmatched. Instead, they talk, and the conversation gets weird. Doom says he had a vision from the future, and he doesn't know what it means, but it happened at a time of stress, so he needs Riri to attack him so he can see the vision again. Begrudgingly, she does it, and he's taken into the vision where Tony Stark tells him that he can't be Iron Man anymore, but the vision ends before he gets more information. After that, Riri takes Doom into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s custody. Snitch, but whatever. Now, S.H.I.E.L.D. has Doom, and he is sedated out of his mind, fast asleep. Some rogue agents decided what better way is there to handle Doom than to just take him out. So they break into the jail he's in and are ready to shoot him, but his mother makes another appearance and leaves their bodies in her way. In her anger, she trashes the helicarrier. Doom wakes up in his mother's home. Things are about to get really weird. And they do. We get a look back on exactly when Doom's mother started with her shame for her son, when he refused to sacrifice a rabbit in the woods. He was a child, and she wanted him to kill a rabbit with his hands. Weird. After that flashback, we see Doom and his mother opening up, getting to know each other, and even practicing magic together. All things were going well until they just weren't. Doom comments that this magic making sure does beat sacrificing baby frogs in the woods, and his mother agrees, showing that she has no idea what he's talking about. Remember, it was a rabbit. Then he's thrown down from the sky into Latveria, precisely where Ben was looking for Doom again, which is what a coincidence. Doom screams to run at Ben, and that's how the 10th comic ends. In the next one, Doom is back at S.H.I.E.L.D. in custody, where he apparently likes to be, because he's been there 3 times already. Doctor Strange was summoned to S.H.I.E.L.D., and once he comes in contact with Doom, they start to meditate. There's a lot of meditating in this comic series, so prepare yourself. While they're meditating, Reed shows up uninvited and everyone is spooked. Not because it's Reed Richards, who is insufferable, to be fair, but because he referred to them all as humans, which is just something other humans don't do. Turns out it's Mephisto. No Reed Richards, just Mephisto. Mephisto all along. He created all of this madness, all because he refuses to allow Doom to redeem himself. He will not let Doom slip out of a cursed fate. After an absolutely stunning battle, Mephisto takes himself out of there, and it is revealed that it was Mephisto instead of Reed to Ben, and the whole point was to toy with Ben just to torture Doom. After the battle, Doom said he will continue to be a good guy, but no one believed him, which is fair because after this comic run, he turns back into being a bad guy. So there's that. So that is what happens in Infamous Iron Man. I implore you so heavily to go and check out this comic because the writing is fantastic, the artwork is amazing, and you can never have too much Doom, right? Like, come on. So that is my breakdown of this comic. Please let me know in the comments if you actually like these breakdowns of these comics, or do you prefer character breakdowns? I like both, and I'm willing to do whichever because I enjoy all of this. So with that being said, be sure to like and subscribe, and have a marvelous day.